What trait in a person you find creepy?
Just using emojis. Describe your favorite submission.
I have a really good memory and it creeps people out. Like 9 years after high school, I asked a classmate how his beagles were doing, and he was a little freaked out that I remembered such a small detail about him years later. At my 10-year reunion, I brought up to someone about their pet bird they had in like first grade. I swear I'm not trying to be creepy, I just have a plethora of small details I remember about everyone. I should add none of these people are close friends. Just people I talked to in school.
The guys who all the time brag about being nice guys.
People who use my name too frequently when we're talking.
I hate it too, Nicoluni. I'm telling you, Nicoluni, it drives me crazy. We're the same on this, Nicoluni, trust me.
Yes. Like they have just finished rereading their favorite book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I immediately start to wonder what it is they want from me.
Too much eye contact. Like when you feel it in your spine.
A few years ago, went on a date with a woman, ordered drinks at the bar and appetizers. Drinks came. Hers had a straw in it. She made a big production of putting her mouth on the straw, sucking very slowly, then making an face about how good it was. When ordering appetizers, she said she wanted finger food. I've honestly never been so creeped out over someone biting into a cheese curd, then grabbing my hand to ask about what mine tasted like. I'm assuming they were from the same batch, ETA, in my 40s, not in high school, or college, or just after college, but firmly in middle life. And unexpected, too. I wanted to know what she was interested in for hobbies. Some women can be seductive, others are. Serial killer vibes.
People who text? When you don't respond fast enough. I have weapons grade ADHD motherfucker, it's hard enough just to overcome my shit enough to read those messages. Most of my friends are chill human beings who understand our schedules/needs/strengths are different, but those few people who do it come off so demanding and possessive. It just gets right under my skin and makes me feel pressured to respond when I don't want to.
Talking bad about other people all the time.
Breathing.
Those who find a way to fit in comments about your look/appearance. I had a teacher tell me I should wear leggings more often because I dressed too modest.
Standing too close, even when you back away.
Yeah, if I'm talking with someone who is too close and I take a step back and you take a step forward, I instantly don't like you.
There was a guy at my college who did this. Once, after the first 2 steps I took back, I put my hands on his shoulders and said something like, I'm going to take another step back, and you're going to stay right there, okay?
If you found this video funny, then smash the subscribe button.
My autistic ass is taking notes.
Do not take social skills advice from our /AskReddit, unless you want people to perceive you as the average Redditor.
Glad I'm not the only one.
I am most concerned by someone who doesn't have any hobbies. Like their world is work or school, or that one thing they're currently doing in life. And then everything outside of that is literally nothing. When you peer into the void, it peers back.
I dunno. I think a lot of people are just burnt out these days. Some people are still figuring out what they're into. Some don't have the time to spare. And some are too tired to make the effort. So they just scroll Reddit. I guess I understand because I have friends that think it's strange I have so many hobbies, ADHD, and they only have the energy for work and their dog or children. As you get older and bogged down by life, it's hard to make space for stuff that fulfills you when you're just trying to survive.
People who ask questions over and over on AskReddit.
I have resting bitch face, I wish I didn't, but COVID showed me that people react to my RBF instantly and I get dealt with so much differently with a mask on versus not.
People who talk about sexual things the first time you meet them.
Being an echo chamber.
Anti-intellectualism.
Men that are only nice to women. I see this all the time.
Firm handshakes, but they don't let go. Makes me so uncomfortable, and I absolutely do not trust anyone that does this.
There's a lot of power play bullshit when it comes to handshakes, and it's usually done by insecure men who are trying to be alpha. The common ones I've seen are pressing your two forefingers onto the other person's inner wrist, where you'd feel for a pulse, twisting to make sure your hand is on top when shaking, holding too long so that the other person has to pull away, or simply using too much strength. Once this was pointed out to me, it became really obvious when it happened. I usually just laugh to myself about it because it's honestly kinda sad.
On the opposite side of the spectrum, dead fish handshakes unnerve me, as well.
When their mouth smile does not match their eye smile.
Booping the like button to show your support to us.
Lack of empathy.
Touchy people. I barely know you, keep your hands to yourself. This is gender neutral.
When a guy is talking to you but his eyes go up and down your body. Like we can't see you doing it. I feel like I need a shower after one of them.
Being manipulative.
Aggressive eye contact. Stop trying to see into my soul, you weirdo.
People that invite themselves to things.
Good try, OP. I know you are in here for a list of features so you don't come off as creepy and be more successful with murder.
This interaction with my father. Dad, you can't keep telling women to smile all the time. It's wrong. Why? They are pretty when they smile. Would you say it to a guy? No. I'm not gay. Do you see how it's sexual? No. Asterisk psi asterisk.
I'm a hostess at a restaurant and I have major RBF. The amount of old men, and exclusively old men, that tell me to smile is innumerable.
People who belittle other people's harmless passions and hobbies because they don't understand them. It feels like they're trying to get mad at others because their own lives aren't interesting.
Saying your name repeatedly during the conversation. Dude, you have my attention, I'm listening. Stop saying my name.
The only difference between a creepy and flirty is how much you like that person doing it.
Super religious people.
People who put the toilet paper the wrong way, the underside.
Anyone who can empathize with Kayla. No remorse.